All right, I'm here with the champ, WBC featherweight champion Bruce Carrington. What's good, champ? What's going on?
No, I'm in a dream right now, bro.
Yeah.
No, I feel great. I feel great. I'm really happy, with the outcome. I'm happy with the responses that I've been getting. It's just been a dream come true.
Yeah, and listen, it unfortunately your moment happened in a night where there was like a lot of different moments. So this is good that
Mhm.
you're doing this circle back because, people need to understand that maybe not seeing it, that that you did something significant. Now
Yeah.
we got to start off with the walkout, man. I listen, I grew up in that era, right? So
Yeah.
MOP came out and I was like, man, Shushu putting a lot of pressure on himself because you can't just walk out with
Yeah.
MOP and then fall flat, man. When you heard like the reaction you coming out, did you say, man, I have to really like step it up because I can't kick this one in the stands?
Nah, not at all. Not at all, bro. Like I'm made for the moment, man. I already entertained how it would feel and how everything would look when me walking out MOP. I already put the pressure on myself to perform the way I needed to perform. All of that was thought about and entertained months before I even stepped in the ring. So by the time the walkout even happened, I was totally ready, bro. I was ready for the moment. So I really trained for a stoppage. Like I trained to get that stoppage. Like I did not want to just win. I'm like, no, we're gonna take this training up a notch and we're gonna work to stop this guy. You know what I'm saying? And he was tough. We knew it was gonna be tough, bro. We've seen him fight time and time again. Luis Neri, Figueroa, Stephen Fulton. Like this guy is no joke, man. And he buzzed me in the fourth. And I got through that adversity, man. I was like, okay, cool. Like this dude got some pop, and he has certain awareness about him as well too, to where I couldn't like just easily hit him by just throwing little basic things from here and there. Like I had to set up a lot of traps for him, and the fight just went perfectly. I wouldn't have changed. I wouldn't have done anything different because if the fight was more one sided or more dominant, the effect of the win wouldn't be as dramatic, what I mean, as it ended up being. So I'm happy with everything how it played out.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, in the third round, I saw you turn it up a little bit,
Mm.
more than the first and second.
Yeah.
Was there something that clicked for you at that moment that you saw that was like, oh, okay, I could turn it up in this spot right here because
Yes.
there was something that I saw.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I noticed that he could not see my combinations up close. Like when I was like setting things up from afar, he's strong when we have a little distance. Like, when he's able to let his punches go, fully extend them. Like he really generates a lot of power, and that's his strong suit. He throws a lot of frequent jabs, and he likes to slip counter with his right hand, throw a lot of right hands and whatnot. But when I was able to just smother him, get close up with the shoulder, and fight, throw little shots in the inside, little uppercuts when he's ducking his head, and then follow up with like different combos, he couldn't see it coming. And that's when I was like, oh yeah, all right. So that is a major, major thing I could take advantage of.
Yeah, no doubt. And you mentioned about being buzzed in the fourth, I think it was.
Mm.
When that happened, listen, it happens in the gym, in training, and everything, but happening in the fight on a major platform, all the bright
Mhm.
lights might be a little different for you. Kind of run us through a little bit of your thoughts at that moment when all that was happening.
Man, you don't, well, me anyway, I don't think about the outside stuff because if I do, then I'm gonna get real anxious. I'll get real tense, and I'll be like, "Oh man," and might get caught with more shots. In those moments, you gotta really stay calm and really think about just getting out of the storm. That's all it is.
Hmm.
Accept what happened. Like literally in that split second of me getting hit, I'm accepting what happened. Like, okay, I got caught. Okay, I'm a little buzzed. Okay, now just lock in. Don't get hit. Grab them. You know what I mean? Give me a hug, champ. Give me a hug. And just weather the storm, bro. Get back to it. Like even in the midst of me, you know, with my legs like gone, like I'm like focused on like probably throwing it a hard counter to keep him, make him respect you. Like, oh, bro, don't just come in here. I still got some pop. You still run into some hard shots. So I threw a couple things, caught him, grabbed him. Then I even spent the next round getting myself back together. He kind of just took his foot off the gas and didn't pressure me enough. I mean, I don't think that I would have gotten caught or anything like that, but that was his mistake of also not like, pushing the tempo on me as well, because I was still like, I'm not going to use the word hurt, but I was not 100% the next round.
Yeah.
So I was just boxing, moving, using the jab, making sure he won't hit me and stuff like that. And then the sixth round, that's when I was like, okay, like it's time to step back to him now. It's time to wake up and like, bring the fight to him again, because we're not about to, just squeeze by a victory. Like, no, I wanted to make a statement.
Yeah, no doubt. And then, ninth round came, you pieced them up
Yeah.
and the ref waved it off. But listen, when you had got up on the corner, and I know, we've talked so much, and I know your story, and you had gotten super emotional. When I saw you at that moment, I felt like, man, it felt like to me that like you were either seeing or feeling your brother's spirit at that moment.
Yeah.
Um, was that the case? And can you tell us like some of those feelings and thoughts you had at that moment?
Dude, when I tell you, like there was so many things that was running through my mind, right? But the biggest thing was me thinking about my brother, man, because in that moment I'm hearing and seeing all of the things that we used to talk about when I was a little kid, bro. When we was like, yo, like when you become world champ, I'm gonna be right there. We gonna get lit together. Like you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that, and I just can't wait for you to accomplish this. And he believed in me so much. Him and my dad, they really like were the main guys that believed in me. But I was just so connected with my brother at the time, especially because I just related to him more. My dad is older, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're talking about. That's how I was when I was younger. But my Mike, he was like the guy that I used to confide and really open up to about a lot of like things that was going on when I was a teenager. Sometimes when you're a teenager, you're growing up and you have a little phase where you feel like you're misunderstood and all that type of stuff, and the world is just against you, and like I used to vent to him about all that stuff. And I lost that, man. I lost my best friend, bro. I didn't have that anymore. And at the age of 17, bro, I felt so lost. And my little brother Blake, he's like 10 years younger than me, and Mike used to have him with him everywhere he went, like that was his son. And when he left, I'm like, bro, I don't think I'm ready to do that. I don't think
Mhm.
I'm ready to take up on that. And bro, like you just left me with so much. Like I have so many questions. Like, what am I gonna do? It's so much that I wanted to experience with him, man, and I just didn't get a chance to. So when I got on the ropes, and I'm just like screaming like "Forever Ike," it really hit me, man. It really, really affected me. So that's about one of the main reasons I was just so emotional, bro. It's bittersweet.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. That's what's up, man. And listen, lastly, um, the future. Are you gonna what's next? The tree, the warrior, or Ball versus Figueroa? Meaning the tree, Rafael Espinoza, the warrior, Angelo Leo, or the winner of Ball versus Figueroa? What
Yeah,
what are
yeah.
you?
The tree, the warrior, or the ball. um, to be honest, I think that the way how things are lining up, me and Nick Ball might fight first.
Yeah.
I think
That's
me and
if he beats Figueroa.
if he beats Figueroa, yeah. But
Yeah.
even if okay, so I want to fight the winner of Figueroa Ball. Like I've
Okay.
expressed interest of fighting Figueroa before he fought Stephen Fulton as well. I've
Yeah.
walked up to Figueroa and let him know, like, yo, if you beat Fulton, I want to fight you next. Same thing with Fulton. If you beat Figueroa, I want to fight you next. So I've expressed he knows, like, he knows what I'm about. And if he wins, then I want to fight him as well too. But I really, really, really want to fight Nick Ball, man. He's the man right now. Well, I mean, arguably, people say Rafa is the man, but I like Nick Ball, man. Like, it's something about just a little guy beating up on a bigger guy. Like that aesthetic is always
Yeah.
satisfying to watch, and that'll be a match made in heaven. Um, Fighting the UK and the US rivalry is always a big thing, and I think that we should probably unify really soon, man. Like, I'm really interested in fighting a guy, so I would love to fight him first, and then We'll just see where the cards fall at that point. I hear Rafa and Angelo Leo, they've been in conversations. They have preliminary conversations, and I think was it last month or a couple months ago. So if they unify, boom, I unify, they
Hmm.
match up undisputed. It's easy to make this happen. It's so easy to make this happen. So I'm really looking forward to the future, bro. There's a lot of things that's about to pop off in the featherweight division.
All right, that's what's so. Listen, Bruce, I appreciate your time. Congrats again on your win, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.
Same here, man. I appreciate you.